Hi Collective, welcome to the channel. I'm Crystal, Divine Psychic Medium here, delivering messages to you from the higher realms. So welcome in everyone. So I just did my part one. I try to upload in threes when I can, right? And I was pulling from the Gothic Oracle. Okay, so I pulled some cards and then I got into a reading. And I read the four that were pulled, but I didn't discuss what Valor meant. All right? So for those of you that feel guided to that first part, you can definitely take a look. I'm not going to go over the reading of all the cards again, but it's the energies that's coming out today. But I'm going to read what Valor is, because for some of you, like, you are coming out of the darkness, emerged out of something, right? And you have the dragon realms working with you. And if you look, she's got a dragon on her back, and it may appear to be her wings, but it's really the dragon's wings. So for some of you, like, you really have the dragon realm that is backing you, and that you're in some sort of battle, right? Or battlefield, battleground, or it was like you were placed, I'm getting, like, in the darkness. Maybe for some of you, you had a enemy that actually took you into the darkness, but it transformed you. And yesterday I was getting the Persephone and the Hades timeline or storyline. For some of you that may relate a little bit, you know, and Hades had stolen Persephone and pulled her down to Hades, right? And she ended up falling in love with them. And what's interesting is for some of you, like, you have got this dark attachment, and I was talking about spiritual spouses. You have like a dark entity or some sort of attachment, I feel, that's been keeping you in the darkness, maybe been cloaking you, but in a way it was protecting you because you were healing, you were finding your strength and courage. Sometimes we're put into these situations to get us to fight, to break ourselves free. And that's where I'm getting this energy, like you're breaking yourself free, and you have the dragon realm that is here for you. And this card was talking about, you know, really defending and standing up and protecting your children. For some of you, you're needing to stand up to your children, or standing up for your children, or for a cause, or protecting something. And then I was talking about, for some of you, there's some sort of talisman or some sort of protection, or this is you just tapping in your ancestors, your divine team. They're protecting you, and like they're giving you some sort of spiritual gift, right? And then the wish, you have some sort of wish fulfillment, and the unicorn realm could be assisting you. Okay, so anyway, if you want to know the readings, I did the readings from the books in the last reading. So I wanted to read to you about Valor, and this card is about battle. So a confident woman dressed in armor and holding onto a sword looks fiercely into our eyes. You might think she is an angel at first, but notice the icy cool dragon perched on her shoulders with her wings spread. In front of the red-stained glass window, the light reflects on her sword, resembling blood. This card suggests that battle is necessary or inevitable. There will be circumstances when we are called into conflict and must consider the best method of response. In some situations, choosing not to respond or enter into a combat is the best course of action. But this card reminds us that there will be times when it is vital for you to stand your ground or fight. Wow. In the last reading I was talking about, for some of you, this is what this was about: balancing out the divine feminine, masculine energy, learning your boundaries, learning your balance. For some of you, like, you were too avoidant. You would avoid these things because maybe you knew your power. So you were avoiding fighting because it's like you didn't want to come out in beast mode. I'm getting this energy as it's like somebody goes from, like, I want to show you this card in this tarot deck they guided me to. It's the Seven of Pentacles. I talk about in the last reading where you can see a beastly arm, but she's holding herself back. All right, maybe just go take a look at that reading, right? I mean, if you want to. That's what the reading was about. It's just I didn't read what Valor was, all right? But it's like, for some of you, like, you were afraid of your own power, or it's like maybe you knew that you go from like a 0 to 100. There's no middle ground. And maybe that's what this was about. You were needing to learn to have control over your emotions, because I was talking about how you need to learn, like, how to respond, like not responding in somebody's words and action, like somebody wanting to fight you or whatever, like that just doesn't make you pop off ready to fight them then and there. Like you really think about it first. You have control over your emotions and feelings, and you make the decisions instead of them deciding. You deciding off of them triggering your emotional response. I hope that that's making sense. All right. I'm going to light some incense, cleanse the space here, because I'm feeling this dark energy like, okay. Also, it says, the appearance of this card could signify that there is tension in the air. Like I was feeling to cleanse the space, right? I feel this tension, right? So maybe you need to cleanse the space too. Quarrels and other kinds of non-physical warfare could be headed your way, so donning your own armor, readying for counterattacks could be the best only option. Unfortunately, we all fall prey of criticism, condemnation from others. Valor reminds us that there are some disputes that we simply cannot walk away from. So some of you, like, you're going to be challenged to stand your ground, right? Like, I can walk away. Like, I get it when people are venting and stuff like that, but sometimes people cross the point. Like, if they're going to come get in my face, no, I'm going to end it, right? So, yeah, but for some of you, like, just, you know, like, I won't just pop off. I'll give the warning first. You better stand down, you know, and things like that. Like, that's where you're showing that you have more control or emotions over. Okay. All right. Okay. I feel like I could keep getting pulled into this energy, but I wanted to get more into the tarot because I gave a lot of channel messages, right, in the first part. But part 2, I want to get more into this. Let's find out more about these energies, right, that are trying to come at you. And it could be your family, your friends, loved ones. All right, they're coming after you because of your power, too. Magician energy. You are learning how to alchemize your situation. And that's really what's getting to them, too. Things that they did before to cause a rise out of you are not now. Because you're learning how to control those emotions. My incense just fell. You're learning how to transmute out a lot of things. So it's causing them to up their game, right? Some of them are coming at you harder. Okay, because they're not triggering you the same. That's why I'm saying for some of you, like maybe avoidance worked for you in the past, walking away from people, but it's like now they're going to be like getting in your face or being more direct to get a response out of you. So just standing your ground, it's going to look a little bit different. Okay. Still having control over your emotions, but really like calling in this strength, right? Having the strength to stand up, right? Maybe you're really going to have to face some things instead of walking away. King of Swords. It wanted to reverse. Some of you may need to be really sharp with your words. Let's say that. Seven of Swords. Definitely, okay. You showed me Seven of Swords. There's fear here. You could be scaring some people once you pop off here. Because that looks like them running away. But maybe that's what you need to do. Maybe you... Nine of Cups. Let's get more out to the spread. And then let me try to clarify more of what's going on. Six of Wands. Okay. There's definitely victory here. Yeah. Fairness is coming in for you. This is almost like how you have to demand fairness, because it's like you went a while where the universe was like aligning you with those energies because you were allowing it. So it's kind of like letting it happen. And that's why now you're needing to be more direct than ever. Maddie, mommy's working. Quiet, please. This definitely looks like a lover here with Eight of Wands. All right. See, it looks like, you know, this looks like an oppressive lover. he's like, come here, give me a kiss. Right? Or I'm getting such like, you're not going to leave me. For some of you, I'm getting like, maybe you had like a very possessive lover, or a lover that always kind of told you what to do, had some sort of stronghold control over you. And now that's not okay, right? Now you're realizing that it created a very toxic cycle or relationship. So now you're needing to recall your power, and I don't think they like that. So that could cause, yeah, because the devil, there's some sort of toxic attachment. Like I said, for some of you, this love became very possessive and toxic, and some sort of an attachment is now there. So you're going to kind of like have to battle this, right? By not giving in. Maybe some of you have seen this. Eight of Wands, that something's going to happen very fast. There's fast movement here. Oh my gosh. All right. Full card energy. There's a new beginning here for sure. On the Tower moment. Yeah. That's a lot of cards to the ending. Oh my goodness. All right. I do see the World card here at the end, the Page of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles, the Two of Swords. I don't want to take all that for ending. I want this to be a not confusing ending. I don't want to read it multiple ways. Let's get a better ending. Did it again. This is going to be a complicated ending. I'm sorry, I keep sneezing. I looked right up at 12:03. There is victory here, right? Six of Wands. There will be victory. Okay. Over these challenges and these obstacles. Like, they're really going to be trying to lay challenges and obstacles in your path to close this out. But ultimately, like, you're going to get a new perspective. You definitely have to let something go. You have to go through a Five of Pentacles. Some of these challenges and obstacles are going to be like around money, resources, finances, confirmation, abandonment. It's going to make you feel that way. Queen of Pentacles, but you're good. You're very resourceful. Like, you're a provider. You know, you're going to heal from this. The Star card energy, the World. You have the universe's, like, help with this. The Hermit. Spending some time alone is going to get you to see that really this is a time of celebration, because if you know, it doesn't always feel that way in the moment, but you're letting go of a very toxic attachment, okay, and you have an abundant new beginning, but they often come after like a fight. Well, in this case it is like you're fighting for like your freedom here. Something had a stronghold on you through somebody else. All this stuff is, there's just so much coming out here. Something was definitely keeping you trapped and stuck, right? You're moving away from that. Something with eights. I'm just seeing 2 8s. And 7 of Cups. There's illusions. Feeling this very heavy energy. See, Page of Swords, like somebody's like gathering information to like fight you. See, she's like trying to block out the sun. And look at this Nine of Pentacles, like she's holding a scythe or a skilf, however you say that. Like, this is someone that was like sabotaging like your new beginning. Like, they didn't want you to have it. See this Empress here? Like, she's sitting there like she's not being honored as the Empress. Like, somebody didn't want you to know your power, right? Because you would have seen right through them. or they're not. This is somebody that like doesn't want you to succeed because it's going to require them to do more work, and they don't want to. They don't want to acknowledge that you're the Empress. They want to be in control over you. Three of Swords. This is somebody that is very heartbroken, has a lot of wounds. They don't want to do the work. Like they want to cause misery. Wow. They want to cause misery for you. There's a collaboration coming together though that you don't see. Because it's meant for you to have true love. It's a King of Pentacles. Like you have something coming in. Divine sending you. I seen the Four of Wands earlier, like soul family. Like there's something coming for you. Judgment's being called on this demonic, devilish energy that was fighting with you, that was betraying you, working behind the scenes. Something was blocking you. But ultimately, like you're being set free. You just had to get in your power and strength to do so. Like you have to fight to get out of hell, right? That's what I feel like you're doing. Somebody wanted to keep you there. And you're fighting your way out. And it's not going to be an easy fight. But you got this. Alright? Alright. That was the reading that I had for you. Love and light to all of you. Watch whatever you feel guided. It's not everybody's story. Just know wish fulfillment's coming. Told you the wish is here. Right? It's being blocked from you though. Because that way the enemy can't destroy it. So as soon as you battle this, boom, there's your wish. You're fighting for your wish fulfillment here. And Divine's helping you. And the Dragon Realm's helping you. But you need to stand up to something. For some of you, it's like a battle with loved ones, children, family, relationships, people closest to you is that who the enemy often uses. But there's dark attachments. Like I said, for some of you, your bloodlines are cursed. And this demon can get into anything, any family member, any friend, right? That's one thing that I started to realize when my children were young, really young. Like my daughter was, I think it was 6 when I first seen it. She started saying things at the age of 6 to me, words that, not curse words, ways of saying things that I knew that she wouldn't even know to say. Saying things like, I don't remember exactly, but let me give you an example. Like at 6-year-old, like 6, she would say things like, you shouldn't be seeing that man, you're not courting him. Like the way that she talked. And I remember looking at her like, oh my gosh, like she's talking not like my daughter. She's literally talking like a grown woman and using terms that we don't even use in today's times very much, right? And no, she wasn't around anybody that talks that way. Wouldn't have picked it up, but it was things like that. And the way that she was talking when I literally, and I've realized it multiple times before I realized that I could see when demons get into people, but it's been multiple times with 2 of my children. I can literally watch it go from one child to another child, right? I can see it. And it's like, I realized when they were little, like I could flip the attachment out of them through love. Like once I got them laughing and things like that. And I know that it upset some of my boyfriends because it'd be like, okay, this child's being out of control and now you're laughing and playing around. Like why are you not imposing a punishment? And they didn't understand that that's going to fuel this. That's where I mean like you're finding different ways to do this, because it's like when I would get them to laugh and do things, I could get the entity out. So maybe you're finding different ways to battle this out. But you're doing it through love. That's truly how you battle and defeat demons. You know that, right? Through love. If you didn't, there you go. You don't fight fire with fire. You fight fire with love. It's water, right? Fight fire with water, love. So that's how you're battling these things. You know what I mean? It's just like if somebody's wanting to fight you and you just go up and give them a hug. You know, it's better to tackle a kid, wrestle them, and tickle them instead of just going. And I know that you'd be like, why are you doing this when it's. And then sometimes, and then I'd have to deal with, well, then the entity would go jump into the next angry person in the room. So it's definitely a lot, but I feel help is coming in here. I'm going to leave this one here. Take it however you feel it fitting. Love and light to all of you. Bye.